Hello everyone, this is Trivial Turtle, and this is this week's Destiny video. So, me and Nathan, my friend Rapid Razor, managed to finish the hard mode raid for the first time. I know it's been a while since hard mode's actually been out, but it's taken us a very long time to actually get around to it. Now, I've been level 32 for ages, but I've been waiting for my friends to get to 32 to actually do the hard mode. But the only person who was free and available was Nathan, so we both just decided to look for a team on destinylfg.com, which I'll link in the description in case you want to find a team to play with. Doesn't matter if you're by yourself or what. So obviously, if you can hear everybody firing their guns off, it's because they're trying to get the heavy weapon glitch where if you fire everything off in a certain order and get your hand cannons to get down to 31 in the clip, then you can get all your heavy ammo back basically, and then loads of heavy ammo will spawn when you kill all the enemies. So right here we're just waiting. Nade. So yeah, I always get killed by everything behind me because I haven't got very good cover here. I'm supposed to go a little bit forward, which I never do. I always get confused between the doorway and the nook and cranny, which you never get hit from. So everyone's in their little spaces. So right here, we just try and get the Hallowed Knights down to really low health, so both the Warlocks can Radiance, and then they can get loads of orbs for everybody. The orbs help for regeneration for me, and with Mask of the Third Man, I'm a hunter, so Mask of the Third Man makes me regenerate my health. Also, some other classes can do that too. If you're using the Light Beyond Nemesis helmet for a Warlock, you can get that perk too. Titans can just melee things and get more health. I'm using a Sora, so it doesn't really matter that much, but it's a nice backup for when I'm really low on health. But as you can see, look, there's loads of heavy everywhere, like just everywhere. I don't need it as much because I'm sword bearing, so right here we just wait for everybody to get in this room, and then we run. There we go. Because as soon as you leave that room, the fight starts. If you just stay in there, he won't enrage or he won't even move. Just ignore me failing that jump there. So I do stay down here, even though I remember my teammates actually shouting at me just to stay, and then I'm shouting back saying I'm going to die, and then they're like, you can just go invisible, and I'm like, oh yeah. So here I grab the sword, and I jump on the lower step, because if you go on the top step, sometimes you can fall down the little crease. I go invisible, jump up, and then tell everybody to pull their rockets in. And then I can get 4 hits, but I get 3 hits on him here, and then 4 in a second. You shouldn't really do, like I did then, you shouldn't really do 4 hits on the first. So then I Arc Blade, or Blink Strike into him to turn invisible again, and then pick up the sword. And then I run away. So that was pretty much a perfect first run, and I think everyone was happy about that. So the reason we got all the orbs is so the Titans could do this. So now the Titans are able to put these bubbles up to protect me from boomers on the way back. See, I didn't get hit once. And now what we do is get back into the middle where all the orbs and ammo is. So to restock, refresh, and give Crota a little stare off. So he'll do his little Crota 2-step shuffle before he goes back to the middle. Now, Shadow Razor, who is one of our Titans on the team, he will run towards the door, ready. As you can see, he's going there now. He will go first so that he can start putting damage on the sword bearer. He will just wait for us to tell him when Crota's moving. As you can see there, we all think he's moving, but he's just doing his 2-step shuffle. The Crota 2-step, as Nathan calls it. And then basically we just rinse and repeat until we complete it. Now, I would like to just point out that this took a very, very long time to complete. Like, I can't even actually remember, but it took hours. We just kept getting fail runs, and me being, it's my first sword bearer run on hard mode, and they had different tactics to what our team usually does. So it was a bit of a learning process at first. Oh god, yep, fall down, get back up. So I'm full on health, which is awesome for a second sword. We're just remembering that I've got to run down as soon as I see him basically at a 3rd health. because I know that people have yellow horns and they can take them out straight away. So jump on the second step, the first step again, the smaller step, go invis, and then as I'm jumping I say rockets, so that by the time I'm up there they're already firing. So obviously it takes a little bit of time for the rockets to hit him. As you can see there, I did 3 hits, waiting, there we go. So hit rockets, hit again, 3, run away, don't want to get greedy. Getting greedy kills people, and I forgot about ogres here, so everyone run to ogres, to the ogre room, except me. So yeah, I run back to ogre room. A lot of thrall, thanks to the titans. They're blinded though, so I just get on my little step and get up there. And now we just wait for the ogre to pop out of his little doorway, like right below us. I don't really need to kill these thrall really. I'm just killing them anyway. Usually I have a little bit of health taken off, so I would like to kill a few thrall in here. But this ogre just gets wrecked. It's just the second ogre is a little bit more difficult to get a shot on, except for when he walks past here. You can get a few on him here, like I am right here, but he doesn't flinch enough to stop. So then he goes behind the barricade, as you'll see in a second. Yeah, see that barricade in front of us? It's quite annoying, because sometimes you can rocket yourself if someone jumps up. Rapid Razor is staying back there in the spawn because he's really low on health and he doesn't want to risk an oversoul. So he stayed there. We said okay, just until he can get his health back with his Soros. He's just killing a few thralls to try and get his health back. He's running Soros too. So we're all in the room again. I clumsily failed to get there. Crota is back in the middle. We technically could have gone for a one-sworder, but we like to keep the damage really spread out, because after 15 hits, Crota goes enraged anyway, so it doesn't really matter how long you take. Well, obviously he'll enrage after a certain amount of time, but we'll be able to get him down. Right, here we're just making sure all the thralls are cleared out of this room. This is a panic room after all, you need to be safe. Now if I wanted to get, if I didn't have Soros here and I wanted to get some health, I would pop my super and just use it all up by just bumming the RT button over and over and over again, so all my super goes away, and then just pick up orbs, and then literally I'll be full health straight away. So even though there's no chalice, it is still reasonably easy to get your health back. In fact, I actually prefer it this way, because you're not clumsily looking around for the chalice when you really need it. Instead, it's like your own fault if you die. Like, you can't be like, oh my god, you should have brought chalice to me, blah 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 blah. Which usually is me saying that when I'm sword bearing on normal mode to my friends. I usually have a go at them for that. But obviously, it's not their fault. It's my fault for not picking it up when I see it pop up on my screen. But here he just pops a bubble just to protect us from the boomers, because they can properly screw you over. So we saw there's a gatekeeper underneath us. On hard mode, the gatekeeper does spawn underneath you as well as a sword bearer. So you have to watch out for that. Now we don't know where the sword bearer is here. I think they've seen him, but I don't know where he is. Oh, he's there. Okay. So I see him, he's really low on health, I need to start running. And he goes down just pretty much as I get there. Now, I can actually take Crota out here, so I think this might be the final run. So everyone's like telling me to keep it safe, because the amount of times that I failed on the final run with one hit left is silliness. So as you can see here, he's enraged. I need to swap, go to Blink Strike, get my sword back up. And yes, he enrages, you're just going to ignore the oversoul. Someone actually dies here. Get worried there's not enough damage, and we do it. Get Glowhoo and Word of Crota. So yeah, that is hard mode, guys. Me and Rapid Razor were extremely happy with this result. This was the first time we've done hard mode, so we were pretty fucking happy, as you can see from my controller spasms. Got Word of Crota. And me and Nathan have a little dance. Everybody else in this team have already finished hard mode, so we're just the little fanboys. Everyone's happy for us. People congratulate me. Oh, I missed Glow. I missed Glow Who. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Trivial Turtle. See ya.